I think she's run away with all the money. Allow me to proceed. From our nursery department, beautiful Mrs. Keshav there. Then from our nursery department, we have our orange group teacher, Miss A. Yusuf. From our green group, we have Miss U. Talati. From our blue group, Miss Al Ashley. From our purple group, we have Mrs. M. Jackson. In our red group, we have Miss S. Kara. And last but not least, in our nursery department, our TIC for the nursery, Mrs. N. Benson. Grade 1 South, Miss A.Z. Salim. Grade 2 North, Mrs. E. Mugwira. And in Grade 2 South, Mrs. L. Rurezo. Moving on to our junior department, starting with our grade 3 North. We start with the TIC of the block, Mrs. R. Galaza. In grade 4 North, we have Miss N. Mora. And then in grade 4 South, we have Mrs. F. Dowd. Moving on to our senior department, we're starting with grade 5 North, we have Miss P. Omar. Grade 5 South, Mrs. M. Gunzo. In grade 6 North, Miss R. Golora, that's me. And grade 6 South, we have Mr. E. Gomori. In grade 7 North, the TIC of the block, we have Miss C. Magwaza. Who's the deputy headmistress of our school. Moving on to our specialist subjects, they are very important as they form an integral part of our learning. We begin with Cambridge Science, Mr. E. Kapuya. In the Languages Department, Mrs. S. Nuatiwa. And Miss E. Zindi. She teaches Junior Shona and takes over the library. Moving on to technology, we have Mr. T. Mutizwa, who is the TIC of the department, assisted by Mr. S. Washayanyika and Mr. B. Mugadza. Moving on to our sports department, TIC of the block, Mr. Kaseke, who is assisted by Mr. Piri in absentia and Mrs. Umali. To the department that's always making noise with their recorders, we have Mr. G. Chirwa. And where the beauty comes from, Ms. R. Jelani. Let us give our staff members a big round of applause. Now that our meet and greet is aside, I'd like to officially welcome you all to our annual Academic Awards of 2021. It is my honor and privilege to acknowledge the presence of our guest of honor, Mr. T. Garikai, who unfortunately could not be with us today, but has been represented in full by Engineer Masiazi, the chairman of the board, Mr. Patel, our headmaster, Mr. Kanji, our deputy headmistress, Mrs. Chianike, deputy headmistress of the high school, Mrs. Kondowe, esteemed parents, teachers, students of Westridge Primary School, and those many joining us online through the streaming of this event. Let me begin with a few housekeeping rules for the afternoon. May I kindly request that all cell phones be switched off or put on silent for the duration of the awards. For those pressing moments, restrooms for our ladies and gentlemen are situated to the right of the hall, directly in front of the grade 1 classrooms. Photographs will be taken by RHI Media during the ceremony and afterwards in the foyer, which is to the left of the main hall. Book vouchers are given to pupils who are receiving Best in Shona, First in Class, Best in Science, Best in Computers. These can only be redeemed today. The book vouchers can be placed at the back. You'll find them placed at the back of your child's certificates. Please do hand them over to the bookseller. The bookseller will have their books on display in the front of the hall by the quad. Parents wishing to purchase a book for their children are free to do so as well. It is tradition at Westridge Primary School to garland our invited guests. There are two reasons behind the garlanding tradition in the Indian culture. Firstly, it showcases one's happiness at receiving their guest. Secondly, it is an act of respect. I would like to call upon Nicole Tandawa and Abdullah Sial to garland our invited guest. Thank you, Nicole and Abdullah. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the headmaster of Westridge Primary School, Mr. Kanji, to give his headmaster's address.
Thank you, Mistress of Ceremonies. Good afternoon, everyone. Our guest speaker this afternoon, Engineer Mr. Yazi, the Chairman of the Westridge Schools Board, Mr. S. Patel, parents, staff, and students. Welcome to our 2021 Grade 5 to 7 Academic Award Ceremony. I'd like to start my speech by quoting from Charles Dickens, a famous English author who wrote A Tale of Two Cities, amongst others, which epitomizes what we have experienced in 2021. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredibility. It was a season of light. It was the season of darkness. It was a spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. In a few short lines, Charles Dickens aptly captured and paraphrased our experiences under the pandemic thus far. This year has been a very different year, not only for our school, but indeed our country and the world at large. The recurring message in my speech this afternoon is that hard times don't create heroes. It is during the hard times when the hero within us is revealed. And I would like to say at the onset that this is what Westridge Primary is all about. We should look at how we have all managed to adapt to this year, and that we really and truly are the heroes of our own stories. Having been through the changes that the past year brought, we have come to realize a number of things. We have grown, stretched, and developed in ways we are not even aware of. All these things have gifted us new learnings that have added to our awareness and competence as 21st century teachers and learners. Before we sign off on 2021, it is worth pausing to consider where we were 11 months ago. Each month has asked of you, parent, teacher, and student, to stretch and evolve. 2021 was a year of unprecedented lockdowns, which had a significant impact on both school operations and student learning due to the disruption of the COVID-19 pandemic. As is often the case, when schools have to respond to unplanned events, the problem-solving approach required of the school authorities often results in new and different outcomes, but not all of which were negative. For example, most students returned to school quickly after each lockdown, and it is interesting to note that overall attendance rates have improved in comparison to last year. Pupils embraced being back in school with renewed appreciation and began to revel in what they had missed and what school life is all about. We believe that this is due to the improved and regular communication and managing between home and schools. The staff are to be commended on the way in which they knuckled down and seamlessly transitioned from in-class learning to online teaching, effectively implementing the student-friendly MS 365 LP Plus learning platform. While the lockdown and subsequent restrictions were unsettling for staff and made teaching difficult, they continued to put the needs of their students first. Many teachers picked up the game in relation to the use of digital devices to support their students' learning. The overriding message was that quality was more important than quantity. The message for teachers was to be creative, try new things, and think out of the box. Your teachers rose to the occasion. They are, truly speaking, our frontline heroes in the battle against a pandemic. They have done a truly awesome job, and I'd like you all to please join me in giving them a well-deserved round of applause. We would also like to acknowledge and appreciate the exemplary role played by Mr. Mutsizwa and Washanika for their IT support to teachers and students alike, as well as ensuring that the MS 365 learning platform placed Westridge head and shoulders above the rest during online learning. The year in review. It is expected that at the end of the year, the Headmaster presents his annual audit of the events of 2021. However, it is not easy to select all the memorable events and results that your children have achieved, but I feel confident that we have kept you updated throughout the year through our newsletters, website, and Facebook page. On the academic front, a review of the academic performance will outline the good work that begins in our ECD Cambridge Foundation stage, where the Grade 1 intake of 2022 is lovingly nurtured. Next January, we'll witness 47 of our internal ECD B pupils transition to Grade 1. Despite the restrictions experienced during the prolonged lockdowns, the overall performance of our Grade 3 to 6 classes in the just ended examinations clearly reflect the commitment, one, of our staff to get the job done, two, the staying power of our students, and three, the continuous engagement and encouragement of you, the parents at home. The Grade 7s have had very little respite this term, and need I say the year as well, having written the Cambridge checkpoint examination in October, and have only just written their final ZIMSEC Grade 7 examination a few hours ago. I'm sure they're glad that that's all over. It would be remiss of me not to make mention of the sterling efforts of our Grade 7 team, of Mrs. Chianike, Ms. Magwaza, Mrs. Niwatiwa, Mr. Kapuya, and Mr. Mutizwa, who undertook extra lessons each afternoon this term to ensure that their students were well prepared for these key examinations. Those Grade 7 parents amongst us will bear witness to this. The results by our Grade 7 students in the CHIS computer and Shona examinations recently set bear testimony to the above. Shona, 88% pass rate with 8 distinctions. Well done, Mrs. Neotiwa. Not to be outdone, computers, 96% pass rate with 27 distinctions. Moving on to the co-curricular program, in keeping with our holistic philosophy of education, we view school as much more than what goes on in the classrooms. We want all our students to explore their talents in sport, art, music, and culture. The restrictions imposed by the lockdowns has curtailed the rolling out of a full co-curricular program this year. But despite the setbacks, a number of noteworthy performances have been achieved by our students. In the Allied Arts Festivals, Westridge Primary submitted over 33 virtual entries in the visual arts, which garnered 17 first grades and 9 honors. In the speech and drama section, the 11 entries realized 3 honors and 8 first grades. Our grateful thanks to Ms. Gilani and Mr. Gomori for working with these talented students. On the sporting front, Tawana Shamuyarira, Anatswa Chigudu, Anotipa Chigudu, and Shanessa Mugala have taken part in tennis tournaments around the country and in South Africa. Malana Ishmael and Sydney Chisi continue to swim for their clubs in local competitions, whilst Matipa Mudzamiri and Tishon Zuze received individual awards for playing club cricket. And finally, Tyrese Mukotekwa and Jonas Salu received Player of the Match awards playing for their respective clubs. Finally, allow me to turn our attention to our grade 7 graduates. More than anything else, this afternoon's program is a farewell gesture for the class of 2021, seated at the back of the hall. They move on to the next stage of their educational journey, and we wish to thank them for their role in making Westridge a special place of learning. Each, in their own way, leave behind a legacy that will set the standard for all those that come after them. By way of saying farewell to them, I would like to dedicate the following poem by Kay McCormick entitled, "If This Time Has Taught Us Anything," to our class of 2021. Please bear with me, it's fairly lengthy. If this time has taught us anything, it is that success and how we measure it needs to be redefined. And that the only person to whom you should ever compare yourself is who you were yesterday. Make your growth game strong, and along the way, be kind to yourself. If you are doing your best, then you are doing enough. If this time has taught us anything, it is that it is more important now than ever before to see the world through your own eyes. Begin by looking at yourself. Look honestly and look gently. Look inward with compassion and kindness, and look outward with humility and appreciation. If this time has taught us anything, it is that life really is about the journey, not the destination. Be alive. After all, life is all you've got. And when you pay attention to the things for which you are grateful, you soon forget about what you think you're missing. You need to beat your own pathway without seeking the approval of others. If this time has taught us anything, it is this: there is a source of resilience deep within us all. If this time does not teach us that time itself is precious, then we will have missed the lesson. The lesson that never before have the past and future been so irrelevant. We are here. We are now. And to grasp with both hands the fresh opportunities to learn, unlearn, and relearn, if this time is not to be wasted. In conclusion, to all our Westridge parents and friends, thank you for investing your time in this great school. Thank you very much.
I think we can give Mr. Kanji another big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Now, moving on to a more exciting part. Not that Mr. Kanji's speech was boring, but the little ones will appreciate this part. Right. Let us put our hands together as I invite on stage our guest of honor, Ms. Magwaza, and Mrs. Niwatiwa to our certificates. Right, our presentation of awards. We will begin with grade 5 North. And we will begin with a busy bee. Nicole Tandawa gets overall best grade 5. She will receive a trophy. First in class, she has a book voucher. Best in Shona L1, she will receive a book voucher. And best in music. Well done, Nicole. Second in class, best in science, he will receive a book voucher. And the Swarasati Best Public Speaker Grade 5, he will receive a trophy. Abdullah Sial. Progress in class, Alan Masia. Well done, Alan. Progress in Shona L2, and most improved artist goes to Lakshay Jeet Singh. Best in computers, he will receive a book voucher, Joshua Mutowa. Well done, Joshua. In absentia, Anashe Jamuse, who will receive progress in computers later. Artist of the class, progress in class, goes to Tarisai Muvindi. Progress in Science goes to Danielle Masiwa. In absentia, Zoe Johnson receives Best in PE Theory. Progress in PE Theory goes to Nadia Mupunga. Moving on to our grade 5 South class. In absentia, Sisanda Majama, who will receive first in class, which she'll get a book voucher. Progress in Shona L1, Best in Science will receive a book voucher, Artist of the class, and Progress in PE Theory. Second in class goes to Desire Chipenzi. Progress in class goes to Tawananyasha Gadziwa. Best in Computers, he will receive a book voucher, Tawonga Tinofa. Progress in Computers goes to Sheria Sajid. Best in Music, Progress in Science goes to Brendan Tembo. Well done, Brendan. Progress in Music goes to Anesu Masawi. And the Most Improved Artist, Arwa Tariq. Last but not least, in our 5 South class, Rachel Shawanyowako, who will receive Best in PE Theory. Moving on to our 6 North class, another busy bee. David Mgaya will receive overall Best Grade 6. He will get a trophy. First in class, he will receive a book voucher. Best in Computers L1, Best in Science, he will receive a book voucher, and Artist of the class. Well done, David. Second in class, Best in Music, Best in PE Theory, Senior Music Student of the Year, he will receive a trophy, Simbai Chadzimura. Progress in class, Makomborero Chadambuka. And another progress in class, Anesu Mukarakate. In absentia, Tariro Chinarende receives Best in Shona L2, which she will get a book voucher. Best in Shona L1, Progress in Computers, Nicole Kagande. Progress in Shona L1, Kundiso Mapondera. Progress in Music, Rowan Mupunga. Progress in Science, Kanika Gupta. And the most improved artist in grade 6 North, Mufaro Mujongi. The H. Vishram Trophy for the Best Public Speaker goes to Milana Ismail. And Progress in PE Theory, Atherton Kachere. Moving on to grade 6 South. In absentia, Vaishnavi Mehta receives first in class, best in computers, progress in music, progress in science, and artist of the year. Again, in absentia, Mwenda Michelo receives second in class, best in Shona L2, progress in computers, and best in PE theory. Progress in class goes to Jordan Chinoda. Progress in Shana L2 goes to Mohammed Amin. Best in music goes to Lauren Chiganze. I hope I get that ululation when I'm done, Mrs. Chiganze. Best in science, she'll receive a book voucher. Tawana Nyasha Nyamaedenga. Most improved artist, Samantha Mtombeni. And last but not least, progress in PE theory, Mufaro Ngwaru. Well done, boys and girls. Thank you, Engineer Masiazi, Ms. Magwaza, and Mrs. Niwatiwa. Let us give you a bit of a breather as we will move to our musical interlude. Please give them a big round of applause. To give our little ones a few moments to take in the achievements celebrated today, We will now take a brief musical interlude. We will be entertained by Alicia Marangwanda and Kisha Mlalazi as they will be singing a song entitled The Greatest Love of All.
Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be, and so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail and if I succeed, I'll never let as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. And if by chance that special place that you've been dreaming of leads you to a lonely place, find your strength in love.
Wow. Technology aside, let's give these girls a big round of applause. Thank you very much, girls. Our guest of honor, Engineer Lodrina Masiazi, is a registered industrial and manufacturing engineer with the Engineering Council of Zimbabwe. She is currently employed at the Harare Institute of Technology as the Director of Technology Transfer, Licensing and Commercialization Center, as well as the Heat Innovation Hub. Lodrina is an award winner of the Tech Women USA Green Technology Emerging Leader Award, which involved an internship in the Silicon Valley in the United States. Lodrina serves as a mentor and coach for universities, high schools, and primary students in collaboration with various STEM-focused networks, such as FAWEZI, ZIE, Women in Engineering, Elevate Trust, STEM Fem Network, among an array. She is quite a busy bee, as our little ones there. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage as she will give us her speech.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'll just say all protocol observed. I am both humbled and honored to be here today to celebrate the hard work and effort of the prize winners. And the song that was sung just now is a great encapsulation of what life is and how the future lies in the prize winners and all those children of this age in terms of what they can contribute. This year saw you pushing your knowledge and expanding your understanding of various subjects that help us make something of life. Prize winners, you are the future. Your knowledge and deeds that you have today are the foundation of your tomorrow and the foundation of coming years and future adventures that you will embark on. And as adventures are, challenges will come, problems will come, but armed with knowledge, skill, and hope, I know that all and each and every one of you will be able to face it. You are the heroes of this 21st century. Your ideas, hopes, and dreams will power innovation and business. And the question you may ask is, what do I want to be? And my humble answer is, whatever you decide, and you'll get there with more knowledge. So keep learning, keep working hard, and keep doing your best. And I would like to say I started, like many of you, I also went through grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7. And it was not always an easy road, and there were challenges on the way. And at the time, I didn't really have it figured out in terms of what it is that I wanted to be. But at a particular point in time, I did have the inspiration of becoming an engineer. And this happened when I was 12 years old. And today I stand before you as an engineer. So what I'm actually saying to you, though, is I'm not here to tell you to be like me, but I'm here to say to be like you. Tell your story and bring your best every single day. And today, this prize giving is an example of what the best of you is like. You are all deserving, you're brilliant in your different ways, and the power of your individual brilliance is what will raise the reputation of your families, your school, and your nation. And the excellence you have displayed, which is evident in this prize-giving day, is something I urge you all to keep and nurture. It is not in vain, and your hard work is worth it. To the teachers and parents, I would like to say thank you for supporting the learning and building of these young minds. For this cohort of prize givers to be here, it could not have been done without your support. And for that, I say thank you. And with these humble words, I will conclude by saying, prize winners, this is your day. Keep winning, keep striving, and keep learning. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. But if I can just hold you back, please could I invite Mrs. Niwatiwa back, Ms. Magwaza, to assist us with the presentation of prizes to the grade 7s. Moving on to the class of 2021. The best ZIMSEC results for 2020 will be a split award this year between Tinotendam Karakate, who is not here to be with us today, but Ivainesu Masawi. Oh, thank you, Dad. Let's give Dad a big round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Mkarakate. You're supposed to share, Ivi. Right, moving on to grade 7 North. Overall best grade 7, the Badu by Bardoli Cup. Overall, first in class, best in computers, progress in science goes to Christine Kupika. Well done, Christine. Second in class, overall best in PE theory, computer student of the year who will get the Haparimi trophy, Nokutaba Tliwayo. Well done, Noko. Progress in class. Progress in, please take this one in, Shona L1, Drisha Deva. Progress in computers, Anashe Kamota. Based in Shana L1, Senior Student of the Year, she will receive a trophy, Tamika Chinoda Kufa. Based in Shana L2, Gabriela Mandaza. Well done, Gabby. Progress in Shona L2, Arjun Nambia. Best in Science, Progress in Music, and Best Grade 7 Public Speaker, the Saraswati Trophy, Anatswa Chigudu. Best in Music, most prestigious student, she will receive the Kawada Westridge Cup. Best Music Student of the Year, who will receive the Madzimure Trophy, Natasha Mlalazi. Well done, Natasha. The Headmaster's Trophy, Tawananyasha Shamyarira. Science Student of the Year, he will receive a trophy. Best in PE Theory, Ryan Takayendesa. Well done, Ryan. And last but not least, in Grade 7 North, Progress in PE Theory, David Chigumira. Moving on to our Grade 7 South class. First in class, Best in PE Theory, Best in Science, Shama Mujongi. Second in class, Best in Computers, Chieza Mapepa. Progress in class, Rian Patel. Well done, Rian. Progress in Computers, Ridima Mungwemi. Well done, Ridima. Progress in Science goes to Jokeni Makumbe. Progress in Shona L2. Best in Music goes to Tawana Belempini. Well done, Tawana. Progress in Music goes to Blessed Makwanya. And last but not least, Progress in PE Theory goes to Tyrese Mukwotekwa. The grade 7s have decided to end off the year with a bang and in style, red carpet and all. It gives me great pleasure to call up the class of 2021 to receive their graduation certificates in alphabetical order and leading the pack strong. First up, we have Anatswa Chigudu. Well done, Anatwa. David Chigumira. Tamika Chinoda Kufa. Rufaro Chiwanza. Dean Chiwombe. Well done, Dean. Let's give him a round of applause. Next up, Drisha Deva. Next up, Nogutaba Tliwayo. Next up, Malia Gouveia. Michaela Gwendere. Well done, Michaela. Anashe Kamota. Well done, Nanashe. Nikhil Kara. Taniwa Katesi. Well done, Taniwa. Christine Kupika. Wenyasha Kusema. Well done, Wenyasha. Gabriela Mandaza. Well done, Gabby. Matipaishe Mandaza. Well done, Matipa. Oma Marimbe. Well done, Oma. Matipa Mfaro Mudzamiri. Well done, Matipa. Shanisa Mugala. Well done, Shanisa. Anotidaishe Mukojo. Well done, Ano. Makanaka Munekani. Well done, Maka. Let's give her a round of applause. Lumuno Muyangali. Well done, Lumuno. Aiden Mweringa. Well done, Aiden. Natasha Mlalazi. Well done, Natasha. Tinotenda Ngorima. Oh, in absentia. Tawana Nyasha Shamiarira. Well done, Tawana. Let's give him a round of applause. Ryan Takayendesa. Well done, Ryan. Tapiwa Taruva. Well done, Tapiwa. Tishon Zuze. Mrs. Zuze, I don't hear any ululation there. Well done, Tishon. Redeemer Mungwemi.
Well done, Redeemer. Arjun Nambia. Well done, Arjun. Tyrese Mukotekwa. Well done, Tyrese. Tawana Velempini. Well done, Tawana. Ruel Shayanowako. Priyanshi Mohan. Well done, Ruel. Well done, Priyanshi. Anesu Mlambo. Well done, Anesu. Rian Patel. Jokeni Makumbe. Well done, Jokeni. Natalie Madziwa. Well done, Natalie. Anotidaishe Madzamba. Well done, Donnell. Blessed Makwanya. Well done, Blessed. Chieza Mapepa. Well done, Chieza. Next up, Shama Mujongi. Well done, Shama. Nicole Mindikata. Well done, Nicole. Rufaro Chiwanza. Thelma Ndrenga. Well done, Thelma. Tadiwa Nashe Dire. Sarah Lisa Mchabaiwa. Well done, Sarah. And last but not least, Jonah Selu. Well done, Jonah. Thank you, Mrs. Masizia. You can take your seat, ma'am. Thank you so much for the job well done. Thank you, Mrs. Niwatiwa. Ms. Magwaza, if I can hold you back. There is never a dull moment at the E-Block. From stop, think, and stay safe, to her many hilarious and entertaining assemblies, it is safe to say that Ms. Magwaza is overly proud of her young charges today. It gives me great pleasure to invite the teacher in charge of the E-Block to give her vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Konyora. On behalf of the Board of Governors, Headmaster, staff, and pupils of Westridge Primary School, it gives me great pleasure to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the people who made this prize-giving and graduation ceremony a success. I would like to thank our guest of honor, Engineer Masiazi, who graced this graduation ceremony and delivered an inspirational speech. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Many thanks go to our parents for gracing this occasion. Your care, support, and guidance have encouraged us to excel in our school activities. Thank you, parents. And then, thank you, Arundel Clinic, for helping out with the COVID-19 tests. We greatly appreciate your donation and sacrifice. Thank you, teachers, for your continuous support, encouragement, and guidance throughout the year. We appreciate. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Mrs. Mlalazi and the RHI media team for videography, photographs, graduation scrolls, and the scrumptious snacks. Mrs. Baira for secretarial work, the ground staff for home maintenance, the award committee for certification, deco, and program. Thank you, grade 7 parents, for donating trophies. Thank you. And to the class of 2021, I congratulate you for the dedication you displayed through such a difficult year. May you continue to excel. Indeed, we are very grateful. Thank you all. Stay safe.
She's normally louder than that. Let's give her a big round of applause as she takes her seat. We would like to extend a small token of appreciation to Engineer Masiyazi for taking time out of her busy schedule to be with us today. Please allow me to call upon Christine Kapika to assist us with presenting the gift. Thank you, ma'am. A few reminders, parents. All photographs will be taken in the foyer to my left, and the booksellers will be in front of the hall where the book vouchers can be redeemed. All trophies are floating trophies and are to be returned to Mrs. Niwatiwa after the many photos, and she will be waiting in the hall. Lastly, parents are free to take their prize winners home straight after the event. I thank you all for being here with us today and remind you to stop, think, and stay safe. Happy holidays. Please allow me to invite Mrs. Gulab, who will give us our closing prayer.
Please stand for the closing prayer. Om Dyo Shantirantarikshabu Shanti Pruthavi Shanti Rapa Shanti Roshadayah Shanti Vanasvadayah Shanti Vishvedeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvayom Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Shama Shanti Redi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. There is peace in heaven, in the air and on earth. The water is cooling. There is peace in our plants, herbs and God. May peace be with us throughout our lives. Peace, peace, peace.
Thank you, Mrs. Gulab. Please be seated while our invited guests lead out. Parents, thank you so much for gracing our occasion. You may lead out. Grade 7s, if you could remain seated. Students, please remain seated as the parents lead out.